Have you ever had your whole world flip upside down in a single moment? One minute everything seems perfect, and the next your entire reality shatters. That's exactly what happened to me at my wife's family birthday party. I stepped outside to take a quick call, and what I saw is something I'll never forget. But before I dive into it, just know this: what followed changed everything. The day had started like any other. Emily and I had been married for 3 years, and honestly, things were going great. Sure, we had our ups and downs like any couple, but nothing that I thought could break us. It was her cousin Darren's birthday, and we were on our way to the family gathering. I looked forward to these moments. Emily's family is big, loud, and full of warmth, and I always felt at home there. The house was alive with the sweet scent of birthday cake, the buzz of laughter, and the soft clinking of glasses. Emily was radiant, glowing with happiness as she mingled effortlessly with everyone. Her laughter filled the room, and watching her brought a smile to my face. But beneath it all, there was a nagging feeling I couldn't shake. Something felt off. I noticed she was spending more time with Darren than usual. At first, I told myself it was nothing, just cousins catching up. But it wasn't just the time. It was the way they looked at each other. There was an unspoken tension between them. Something charged and unfamiliar. I tried to ignore it, pushing the thought aside. But as the evening wore on, that uneasy feeling just grew stronger. I excused myself to take a phone call outside, hoping some fresh air would clear my head. As I stood there, phone pressed to my ear, I glanced back toward the porch and froze. There they were, Emily and Darren, standing close, laughing in a way that was far too intimate. Darren's hand rested on Emily's arm, and she didn't pull away. There was no flinch, no discomfort, just a touch that spoke volumes without a single word. My heart sank. A pit opened up in my stomach, twisting tighter with every passing second. I wanted to believe I was mistaken, that I was imagining things. But deep down I knew something was going on between them. I ended the call abruptly and walked back inside, every step heavier than the last. I found Emily and forced myself to keep calm, though my hands trembled. "I saw you with Darren," I said quietly. Her smile faltered just for a moment. She knew exactly what I meant. "It's not what you think," she whispered, eyes darting away. But her expression told a different story, one filled with guilt. "What's happening between you two?" I asked, desperate for answers. She hesitated, searching for the right words, before finally breaking down. "I never meant for it to happen. It just did," she confessed, voice shaking. I didn't need her to say more. The truth hit me like a freight train. She had been seeing Darren behind my back. For how long? Months. Longer? My mind reeled. The pain was suffocating. I tried to keep it together, but the trust one had in her shattered into a million pieces. The love I believed we shared was ripped away in a single moment. "I'm so sorry," she sobbed. "I never wanted to hurt you." But how could I ever believe her? How could I look at her the same way again? How could I trust her after this betrayal? The more she spoke, the more I felt myself drowning in pain. I loved her. I truly did. But this, I couldn't just erase it. The rest of the night was a blur. Emily stayed close, but it felt like we were in two different worlds. The laughter around us sounded hollow. The music faded into the background noise. Every glance at her reminded me, she wasn't the woman I thought I knew. She wasn't the one I trusted with my life. I stayed at the party, but I wasn't really there. I couldn't meet anyone's eyes. The family kept celebrating, oblivious to the storm tearing through my world. On the drive home, silence crushed the space between us. I had no words, no way to begin to explain how everything had shifted. The woman I married had betrayed me, and I had no idea what to do next. Could I forgive her? Could I even try to fix this? Or was it truly the end? That night, lying awake, the weight of it all pressed down on me. I didn't know what the future held. One thing was clear: nothing would ever be the same again. If you were in my place, what would you do? Could you forgive something like this? Or would you walk away? Let me know your thoughts.